extracellular fluid is going to be on the outside. Now there are a few other things that you can see inside here. We've got this folded protein. We've got right up here, I can see this right here is called, let me get rid of some of that. This is called a glycoprotein. Glyco means that it's got protein on the inside, but it also has a sugar attached to it. We're going to have glycolipids. We're going to have a number of things, like here would be cholesterol. But basically, when you're thinking about a membrane, the function of it is to keep material on either side. And it has to maintain its fluidity. And so all of these things are moving. These phospholipids are moving horizontally. They're floating around. And I've seen some neat animations of this. Think of it as like a sea. This thing's whole floating. And all of these proteins are like floating around inside it as well. Now it's attached to the cytoskeleton and to the outside, to this extracellular matrix, but it's really in flux. And then the characteristics are going to come from the proteins, what it does. So if we talk more about that phospholipid itself, the phospholipid, again, has a hydrophilic head, has a hydrophobic tail, and they float back and forth. If they get too close together, that's bad. And so what they lots of times will have is a kinky tail, an unsaturated lipid tail, and that kind of keeps them apart. Sometimes if it gets too cold, the cholesterol will actually keep them from getting too close. And if it gets too warm, as they start to drift apart, the cholesterol can hold on to it and keep it there. But the function of this is to allow the movement of material. So oxygen needs to get into a cell. It's going to do that through diffusion. And carbon dioxide is going to get out. So what actually moves through a cell? Well, the only things that can really move through a cell are going to be things that are uncharged, or things that are really, really small, but really things that are uncharged. And so how does oxygen get in? It can diffuse in because it doesn't have a charge. Carbon dioxide out the same way. But even things that are water, that are really, really small, they can't get in. Or glucose can't get in. It actually has to move through proteins. And so what do proteins do? Proteins allow material into and out of the cell. So we'll talk more about how this actually works, but how does water get into a cell then? We used to think that it would just flow in using osmosis, but we now know that you have these proteins called aquaporins, and basically what they do is they will allow water to move through really, really quickly. But sometimes we'll make proteins that actually have this area on the inside where it's protected, and that allows the material to move through that has any kind of a charge. So that would be like glucose moving through here. And then we have some of them that'll move through using a process of active transport, where we put energy in to move them apart, or facilitated diffusion. So we've got a lot of different things going on. But if you can remember that a cell membrane is in all cells, it's fluid, it's always in movement, and it's really made up of two things, phospholipids and proteins, you've got a pretty good start. And I hope this is helpful. Hi, it's Mr. Anderson.
All right, so let's see here. On the back of your papers there, don't worry about this exit ticket. We won't use it. Now, look at the back. It says step 1 analysis, step 2, step 3. Now we're going to analyze the data, or what we did. Okay? So look back on part 1, step 1, turn it over, and write down what you think happened in each step. Okay? So, 4. Step 1, we just formed a bubble solution on the straw and showed it, and we pulled it up, right? And then I showed you that it was flexible. All right, so my analysis on step 1 is you can put showed flexibility of the cell membrane. Okay? Does that make sense? Now, turn it over. Look at step 2. Look at step 2. Said lift the bubble frame out of solution so that the film spans across the frame. Covered your finger of the straw, and remember we barely poked our finger through. Alright? Tell me about that step. And keep going, okay? Go all the way through step 5. We get crunched on time, I'll take it over, you can do it for homework. Where? Alright, through this solution. Because we made it totally separate, so it'll be great. Okay. Alright, let's go to step 3. Hurry. Place the straw frame back on the solution, grab a clean straw. Blow a bubble between the frame, slowly lift the frame out of the tray. Okay? That's when you did it, right? So it's all right, I'll do it. Remember, you did it. What you did? What you did? Okay. You remember that step? Write it out. What step you on, Dustin? Just keep right. Step you on, Claire. Dustin, I think you're signed on to this one. Or not. What step you on now, huh? You're on 5? Okay. Remember, that's where it stuck her finger through it and moved it around. Oh, sorry. Think about it, why your finger was able to go, or my finger, or the straw was able to go through it, because it didn't have something on it. It wasn't like, so they didn't like each other. I'll get it at the end of class. All right, real quick, I want you guys to go log on to your Chromebooks. Log on. Once you get on, are you on yet, Dustin? Okay, you need to get on the internet. Once you get on. I'm going to go to this website. It's going to look just like that. Go to thatquiz.org. Don't worry about writing any more of that, Claire. We'll get it later. Go to that website right now. It'll look familiar to you. We've taken a lot of stuff over. Thatquiz.org. All right, you're on it, right? Look, right here. Go to somewhere there it says sell.
I'm already on it.
Oh, you're on
Yes, bottom corner.
it? Bottom corner, right there, sales. You see it? You're gonna click on it. Guess which one you're gonna click on from there?
This one?
Nope, yeah.
This one.
Which one? Which one? Let me see.
Cell number.
Good. You guys know the drill. Keep doing it. You know the drill. Keep working on it. Cell membrane. Right there. Come on down. Come on down. Boom. Now you're going to take those. You can use your notes. Okay? Use your notes. Stuff we did. But like on there, Dustin, look. This says alpha helix protein. That says carbohydrate, the cholesterol. Filaments of the cytoskeleton, a glycolipid, glycoprotein, hydrophilic heads, hydrophobic tails, integral protein, peripheral protein, phospholipid molecules, protein channel, surface protein. Some of this stuff doesn't sound like we did on notes, but stuff you've learned about in the previous weeks when you made the PowerPoint, when you did the other stuff, okay? All right, give it a whirl. See what you got, reset it, and do it again if you get by with it more than once, okay? I will take up your analysis for your exit slip. So, now that you're on that, did you finish your analysis? You got this for me? That's it. Yeah. Just tidy it up a little bit, Claire. It doesn't have to be a ton. And then work on that quiz until the bell rings. Tops of those circles are hydrophobic. The bottom are the tails. See the tails? They're hydrophobic. Hydrophilic is the tops because they're pointing away from everything. Hey, so they're hydrophobic. Hydrophilic is the top, hydrophobic is the bottom. Dang, man. Come on, man. Use your notes. Think about it. This right here didn't show me. Uh-oh. We're starting to get home a little bit here. Uh-oh. All right. Close up your Chromebook. Place it back there where I had them stacked up. Have a good weekend. I will see you guys 4th hour.